As the desk was highlighting, though, a bit of a different flavor with that Cypher, with that Astra. Let's see what makes you have
please, gentle
mates. First little peek coming through. Francis will walk down mid, just going to be clearing out that Cypher cam nice and early.
A heavy stack in towards mid here. You got backup behind Francis at the top of B site.
Continuing to linger on this angle. Does he get rewarded? The question, no, we'll back away. Joins it on the A site. Meanwhile, it's like a shock dart landing at the feet of Martin. Does take him to 33.
It's all a fake, though, and they pulled the rotation.
The turret is down.
No follow through.
RB making noise.
Oh my
God. Be the push now out of the garage.
Oh my God, the turret is down.
The turret deactivated, given the positioning of Ivy, and now they get the jump, and RB gets the bad news. Mini to find the first kill of the map.
Yeah, Nongshim are horrible. Thank God.
Going to be scrambling to try to get back into position. Tripwire catching one. Martin holding close.
Martin, give me one, Martin.
On this swing, and will be able to get a kill for himself. Beepo as well joining in from the garage doors. Looking for a little bit more.
What the hell is
will be able to collect a second. So into a 3v3. Nongshim players low on health.
Look at Starkso.
Swinging around the back, and this will be Ivy absolutely dead to rights right before he maybe would have had a chance to contend against Mini. Push the garage, clip gonna be good for both, and mates gonna be good for the pistol round win.
Oh my God, Gentomates.
One of the big things that I noticed.
Oh my God, Gentomates.
Coming up to this event, watching mates, watching
gifted.
them so far in this event,
this would be a good present.
Is so good. They understand tendencies of their opponents so well, and Starkso knows how to use that against you. And in this round, you throw
why Nongshim are bad?
at the A site.
Why is the Killjoy rotating and not the Omen rotating? The Killjoy should be anchored on C with his turret, and the Omen can rotate with his Omen flash.
Feels like a hit. And instead, it's actually just a pullback, and Nongshim never is able to figure it out. Space taken, RB flanked. Great round.
4-player stack up once again, going to be extra.
The Omen literally has Omen flash, and he's not the one rotating. I mean, I guess.
They want to try to collapse in on top of these players of mates, but able to quickly exit, pulling back, and now gambling into the lighter side of the map.
Oh, and instantly a headshot.
They had 4 people rotate over that weak-ass fake.
The punish found halfway now towards that dimensional drift. Francis, only one buying up
what?
Sheriff.
He just stunned his own teammate.
But the use, Dumby's going to be good for one.
What's happening?
Duelist for Nongshim.
Thank God we bet on Gentomates. Thank God, Sam. I wanted to pick Nongshim too.
To try to see if they can make a go of anything, get some damage in, or if they will just tuck back and die to the spike.
You guys just told me Danby's the best Neon. How did he just stun his own teammate?
To try to find some blood here, but it's only going to be theirs.
Maybe Gentomates.
Standing there close. As Martin, having gotten that Marshall, is going to go on this hunt and wants to get even closer to that ult. See if they can funnel it in. And Ivy on the drop down. Martin will be able to pursue and deepen up from behind. A 3K form and a 2-0
Gentomates are not greedy at all. Nobody went for that eco. Really even when he's peeking heaven, they let Martin just kill him.
See what they can do with this bonus. It's going to be pretty powerful. 3 Bulldogs, 2 Vandals. That's what they're bringing to bear. Martin there. Pretty good.
He tried running from Martin.
Desk was talking about very good with those scopes. You can get those in his hands. He could certainly do damage.
Okay, Martin has a Vandal now too.
Pretty sharp.
And he's most likely going to have his Yodu ult for the next gun round.
And maybe going to challenge the C site this time. A pretty far forward turret here. They clear it out along with the Nano.
Plenty of noise being made. Trying to once again drum up that interest. Drag Nongshim across the one side of the map. Down B at the same time is going to go for a peek in towards B. 3 players on the opposite side of that as Ivy under some pressure, but Downby able to hold his own for
nice
one.
Martin. Oh my God. Martin is so good.
Martin getting the dimensional drift off the back of this.
I get the hype
so even though it's into a 4v4, this is still very good odds for mates as they look to convert the opponents, and immediately that ult gets invested.
Look at Starkso again.
Swing around the corner. Glyph, however, going to be overwhelmed. Ivy collecting that kill, tries to turn back to find the enemy orb. Martin continues to excel.
This guy's actually final.
1-1.
Oh my God.
Can he get some more in the round? RP just stuck here within the smoke.
Yo, he's obviously not on it.
Retaps it, Martin.
Oh my!
Looks for the ace. RP will deny,
bro,
but cannot get the round win.
Bro, okay, he's the best player in the world. He's the best player. He's the best player in the world. I don't care. He's actually the greatest.
Retaps it, Martin. Snaps on. Looks for the ace. RB will deny, but cannot get the round win.
Oh my God, Martin.
The bonus conversion is found.
Well, Nongshim's going to need to call 911 here pretty soon. That is absolutely crazy stuff from Martin. Trying to show you he is the best.
God. Is he the best in the world right now?
This round, that's
I think
a setup
he is.
for mates. They
Holy
clear
shit.
the KJ util so they can set up for some of those lurks in the seat. They don't even really end up needing it because they have dimensional drift, but
Holy
a lot of the
fucking
follow-through
shit.
ideas are there.
Looking for the crunch into mid. Francis left limping away, 26 health remaining. Frankly, fortunate to be able to escape. RB just staying slotted here within the smoke in case there's that aggressive push.
He's already almost at his next Yedu ult.
Taking it nice and easy. Swing out.
Whoa.
Nice shots from
What?
Exros. Just get put down low on HP, but he's able to find the kill. But Martin now
Martin,
able to go
more.
ahead and clean up the enemy.
Martin, I want
and now
more,
they go
big bro.
pushing forward into the C side. Try across,
Damn you,
and
where are you
Starzo
going,
shuts
Dammy?
down Damby. Now Beepo forward here into the smoke. The walk in to his demise. Francis gone. Beepo just dashing around, plants his feet 180s and is just dancing on him.
What a shit agent.
4-0 start, back into a bye.
What a shitty agent.
Surely they pop a timeout.
And Mate's able to do something that a lot of teams have struggled with in Pacific, and that's not get run over by Domby with a shotgun. And it's all on this reaction from Starzo. He's expecting it, sees him, hits him right before he comes through the fast lane again. Ridiculous. Absolutely
Starzo is
ridiculous.
honestly
Great
way
stuff
better
from
than I
Beepo.
thought he was.
Using the relay bolt
I thought
to
this
set
guy was,
himself
like-
up for success.
Like, I don't know. I didn't think he was that
Absolutely
good.
correct.
He's
It will
honestly,
be
like, nice.
Timeout time for Nongshim. This is tough, man. It's a lot of trickery. It's a lot of fakes early. It's a lot of misdirection.
Yeah, I thought he
baked
was
into
washed.
this game plan for Mate. And Nongshim is having a really hard time getting a read on it. And I think part of this
If
is
Martin
Mate's
keeps playing like this, they might win
understanding
Masters. I still don't believe.
the Nongshim coaching staff and the Nongshim players want to use that Neon to react quickly to stuff. So
What,
if
is
they
he
put some
dorking?
pressure somewhere, they're going to get over rotates. They're going to open up
What is
space on the
ISO
map.
doing?
And that's what they've been doing a great job of taking advantage of.
Only 10 more seconds remaining in this Coinbase win condition for Nongshim.
Why is the
Trying to
ISO just
get everything
working?
clustered together and start to understand the way that mates are pushing and pulling on this map. So far, it has been a
You
struggle.
are retarded. Genuinely, 0 games watched. Actually, I watched 2 of Gentlemates' game, and Gentlemates are also regional merchants, and also not regional merchants. They also play in EU. So I could never consider an EU team good because the last time EU won was 2023.
Well is Starzo.
So you and your horrible region will
bit of
not
extra
win the Masters this year.
You know, you also have that
sadly.
advantage of playing in through
But
the group
what
stage.
about the
You know, frankly,
EWC?
that's an advantage at
But
this
what
point.
about the
way that players
EWC?
get adapted to everything,
Not
they're
all
used
of
to
the best
stage
teams
noise,
were at
all that
EWC
kind of
because
stuff.
the qualifiers were rigged.
Bit of a go with the clone
So
and a
nice
drone.
try, buddy.
Ivy will be identified, but again, misdirection early. Trying to pull rotations. They will get Domby just taking space instead. Crossfire set up with RB. See if they can hold this.
Swing now.
Ooh,
Down be able to find
gotta
the
get
first.
beat.
Looks for a little bit more, but
Martin
Martin
is
again
actually
cuts him
one
down.
tap.
RB is there for the
Oh
second
my
layer, but
God,
Starzo is
Francis
able to
peaks.
find Francis. Extras on the walk forward, catching Glyph there at A lobby, and RB finds a second. Ivy gets involved, and Nongshim will be able to find their first round win. Op going to be recovered as they get on the board.
Love the timeout
Good night,
call here
Michaela.
from Nongshim. The plan is pretty simple. Hold your defaults for the most part. Where there isn't early pressure on the map, try to take a little bit of
Shaikos,
space.
thank you for the prime gaming,
They get
Shaikos.
it in towards the front of B, and Domby's able to get the first kill and really set this round in motion for
Shaikos.
Nongshim to start going for those trades, go for those push-outs. And they do a
Nah.
phenomenal job of it.
My
So
Goat
go back and
Martin needs to look
forth,
to the right there. His teammates
but
are holding
overall,
his
you're playing
garage
for those
speak.
trades, and you're going to get them
It's not good.
exactly.
He's one away from the ult,
after ordered
though.
here for Nongshim. Domby does have his ult. You have Starkzo's ult already.
Well, do they have more of it is going to be the question. Can you find that follow-up?
EU is just always carried by NA.
Operator.
Winthrop University, Glyph.
Now it's the full 5
They're getting
horses
carried
up
by
mains.
university players, bro.
Get ready to
EU is
climb against
actually
Ivy,
bad.
but he's just going to go on a timing spray through that cyber cage, finding Mini.
Fnatic carried by Crashies.
Dimensional drift again here from Martin, by the way. He's dancing around. I'm trying to guide this Hunter's
Martin
Fury.
doing? He has to
Eventually,
block
it's going to
the
be
body.
able to collect the kill there onto Ivy as the KJ gets taken
For the
down. So
Silva ult to
4v4.
hit.
Spike still being brought forward,
Flash?
not yet planted. Downbeat trying to hold them back, and Francis finding a shot. Starzo now eliminated as the Cosmic Divide gets called in, but
Flash,
already two
Martin?
players are in front of this. Smoke now falling. Downbeat finding the one. Pops that overdrive, slides in, and will zap Martin down.
Fuck, this guy's a
3 players
crackhead.
alive. Nongshim, they double up their round count.
This is a great example of what makes Domby such a good Neon. It's the patience that he has. Sometimes, yes, he's going to be running all over you. He's going crazy. He's styling on you, whatever.
People
But look
need
at
to
that
get.
jump
People
peek
get
there.
that kill.
He gets the spot
We
onto the
flash
two
the up
players,
back
the one
sight.
behind the box, the one back sight. And he immediately pops the overdrive, wants to make sure that there's nothing left in that round for Gentlemates. And that's huge. Get that early pressure. They have a quick
Why is
TP over
Glyph
as
buying
well
a
after they
T-sided
bully
judge?
Mates out of long A.
And we use
That's a
all of our
free
we used
investment
3 ults that
from
round too.
Gentlemates.
True.
Does Martin
Ends up
not
being
know
a
that he has
massive
to
victory for Nongshim.
block the body with the
Round
Silva
counter
ult
side.
to make it like hit?
Their own decent little bit of ult economy going, and Glyph is going to be caught. X-Ross from all the way across the map, intercepting the enemy Astra.
Great setup.
Once again, though, Nongshim going to have to go for the retake play. Smitty will reposition. Francis at the same time. The Dimensional Drift is in, spotting out the 2 players at Garage, calling that for RB. But Downby's now going to be taken down. Beepo finding him at backside. Finds
Mini?
another. The exit's there. Francis
No, they're
good for
both there.
1. But now the neural depth invested here in their face, looking for the
Oh
shot
my
on the
god, I
side
thought he hit
across,
that
but
shot.
Beepo will track him down.
Wait, how does Beeple get these kills?
What a hold here from Mates. I mean, this is just
Beeple?
firepower on display. The setup here is brilliant in
Wait.
the early part of the round.
Show me these
Use
kills,
the
Beepo.
Killjoy utility to stall them out in Garage. You have the lineup with the Hunter's Fury. Yeah, you kept
Oh
the
my
clone as
God.
well in there, but Glyph
Oh
is
my
the
god,
main
Beepo.
target. Oh, Beepo. He wants to prove that he can hang with Domby on this server, and he is doing a great job. 5 and 4 for that round. Pivotal.
Beeple is him.
He's able to shut down that execute from Domby and Ivy, or the retake attempt, I should say.
It's a massive one. It looks like Mates just continue to just poke and prod towards this C site. I think better of it for now.
Well, for sure.
Again, Nongshim trying this walk down mid.
Maybe we could
Yeah,
still
with
play
how much
Cypher in
Nongshim has
2026,
been
bro.
willing to invest
So much
resources
space,
into
good
long A
trips,
early,
like fuck.
You know, you might be able to get that open space.
Trips
get
are
those
more
laser
just for like
plants, get
info
into
at
your
this
post
point. You don't
plants
really
a little
have
bit
like kill
easier.
trips to anchor, but
That
like
round, they just scrambled really well. Nongshim, I think, had a decent idea of how to play that, but Mates were just better in the individual.
can we get excited? I don't want to like yell because I want to be like high energy for tomorrow.
RB set up.
I'm trying like not to be sick right now. Are they gonna
Do
flash
some
through
damage
this?
here.
Cage popped. Gets himself flush against the wall as they go fishing.
gotta
into
clear the right
corner.
too, bro.
Matsuno has him lined up. Fantastic position for X-Trust, and it gets a third.
Down A.
Crosshair just perfectly placed to clean
What
up
is
Glyph.
that?
And what a lurk.
Why don't they just flash through the long smoke instead of
Has a
doing
bit of
that?
Lurk in the mix as well. Starts on now.
What the
Last one
fuck?
standing. Ivy not quite peeking out from that deep flank. This round, surely.
Oh,
is
that
going
round
to be
was.
Nongshim's, and there you go.
Wait, what?
Fire shot from behind. Nongshim trying to keep it contentious.
Surely you
2
just
rounds separating now.
flash. If you're gonna show presence there anyway with the Cypher Cage and make
Big
noise.
plays again, just like
Both of
we
them made
saw
noise as well. They shot through
in
the.
that best of 5 against our
Nah,
Nongshim,
man.
where X-Ross was just going absolutely crazy. The best performance we had seen from him to date. One of the new members here on the Nongshim.
Nah,
and
man.
He's really stepped up as of late.
And also on a new role, because coming into
Yeah.
kickoff, prior to that, he'd been playing controller. It was RB running the Sova, running the initiator.
Slide swing
Changed
window
it up,
here.
and he has looked right
And
at
now we're
home.
broke again. See, like, I don't think these teams are good, bruh.
Big performance for him to try to start this off and keep Nongshim into a winning position. Now, just paranoid out from RB, able to buy enough time, buy enough space, slows down the approach.
Ooh,
He's going to try to make this half by sing.
nice relay bolt.
The dart, the reposition, clear of that turret. As soon as that KJ
F3
still
here.
does expire, here comes the entry. Got the leg shot down, he gets a spray down, finds himself a second. Ivy good for one, but Martine.
Okay, Martin is
Still
actually
alive,
1v5ing.
Still in with a chance, our mates. And RB closing the gap. Here's the TP.
Yo, he's actually 1v5ing them.
Knows he's made his exit, goes for the swing.
Oh my
challenges him,
god, if
and
you
manages
one-tap
to
that
win it out.
Martin,
Nongshim
oh my god.
one away from tying it up, but man,
ZQ
every
thought,
time
thank you for
Martin
the- how
is
is
still
Martin
alive,
just killing everyone?
Mates are absolutely still in with a shout.
Oh, you feel like there's a chance every time. Every time with him. He's up to 15 kills already.
Okay, someone can
Just
somebody
frying
fight
as
back on this
usual.
team or no?
But this is, in terms of the macro game, good stuff from Nongshim. You throw that.
This is
relay
reminding me
bolt
of
out to
Tens
prevent
when he
the
had
quick
Shinobi
E
on
hit,
his team.
Funnel them over to C, and they've kind
This
of
is
overcommitted
fucked.
by the point that Nongshim's already got a lot of players there. They've got 4 out of the 5. And so it's a great crossfire setup. They're in position to handle that pressure nicely. And even though it's fast, it's great on the fly thinking from Nongshim. Speaking of the
Oh my
dad,
god, Martin, bro, you're actually my dada.
We're fine,
Holy
Tommy.
fuck.
There's his third ult. Sending out another one. Sprinting
Look
way
at his
across,
arm.
spotting
Holy
out the
fuck.
players here in mid. Gonna rewrap all the way across towards heaven. Meanwhile, Francis stunned up into the corner. Gets the shot onto Peepo, but now Martin.
Martin
arrives there
1v5.
to
Thank
heaven
God, bro. Thank God we have Daddy
Spell duels
Martin.
protected.
Holy shit.
And opens up this A site even further.
Can we get one more your ult?
Won't be able to find one. Gets a little bit of damage there on the glyph.
Why?
Shock Dart finding a bit more as well. Martin gonna go for the later linger. Does have the TP to get himself into the corner. Will be spotted. And there's the exit. They know where he's jumped to.
Dad Martin?
They look to try to get this defuse going. A 3v4 and Ivy taking point. Finds the first, swings in, takes out Martin, but not before he
You guys
finds
lose
himself
this
the third
round.
kill. Starts out pinned into the corner. The
Guys,
defuse,
he's
however, is
defusing.
just being held to completion.
What the hell are you
Enough
doing,
space
Vinny?
spot, enough covering fire from Ivy.
Like,
No
how
chip,
can you
tie it
get?
up at 5
Yeah,
to 5.
where was that
What
one EU viewer in the
composure
chat
here
saying,
from Nongshim.
"You watch
This
Gentleman's
round looks like
games?
Martin's
Yeah,
just
you're
gonna
so
win it
retarded,
by
bro. This
himself.
team is fucking
He's just
horrible."
gonna knock you out before you have any hope. Great
Like, this team is
dimensional
literally
drift to set up that
horrible.
crossfire angle. Something that I love
Like,
about
what
the
are
way
you saying to
Nate's
me,
playing
bro? Every
is
time I
they
watch
use
Gentleman,
their
they're not even
duelists
good.
to set up kind of on
They
the
beat
fly
Liquid because
flanks
Liquid's
that
even
lead
more
their points to
horrible.
but you have that ultimate. You have Ivy's ultimate to clear that space to set that
Oh
up.
my
It's how Ivy
God.
holds the line brilliantly.
How is Martin getting double, triple entries lose?
Comes to the corner. Judge B shorty. The jump across, people now going on the entry. Immediately shut down to Francis. Out like a thief in the night. Thrown up over
No way, Martin.
the
gets
top.
this kill.
Martin looking for the readjust. It's going to be
They
Stars
can't
with a
kill
collective kill,
him.
but now
He has
the
so
relay
much
ball comes
aura.
in. The Titan holding him back. Double swing in the corner, and RB comes away with 2.
Oh my God.
Downby with 1, and now it is just a Downby sprinting at him, playing in RB as Nongshim gain the lead.
This is huge. Nongshim really good on both sides of this map. Over 70% win percentage, as you would expect with the, 13-4, 35. Disgusting, by the way. The combo there, relay bolt, paranoia, double swing. And they hit it out of the park.
EU is just so bad as a region.
they're letting loose with a few
Like,
bombs
oh my
of their own.
God. These guys just suck.
Mates now, once again, shaky on the buy. A Bulldog, a Sheriff in the mix.
We just need to have an APAC versus NA tournament, and then we can have an EU versus China tournament together. Let's switch up the internationals. I don't want to watch EU anymore.
Advantage at the half.
Mates have gotten a little one-dimensional. So Nongshim has been able to rotate well, take space well. They've got a
Ross
great
is in
read.
such an invested position here, and he hits the transfer.
I'm done watching Gentlemates, bro. He just literally sucked dick.
Unbelievable.
How does he get 3? Like,
Mini sits him down, trades one back, but good God. Finds another clipped by the op shot, and Ivy's got the finisher 7-5. A rough start for Nongshim, but what a rally back.
Yeah, I love the ideas early here for Mates. Again, misdirection, trickery, but they get a little one-dimensional towards the end, and it's just great reads from Nongshim and even better individual efforts.
Yeah, fantastic hero plays on display. Martin still well out in front. Let's see if he can continue that performance when we come back after the halftime break. We'll half arm. A Sheriff law here for Nongshim's advantage at the half.
Mates have gotten a
Such an invested.
dimensional. So Nongshim has been able to rotate well, take space well. They've got a
Ross
great
is in
read.
such an invested position here, and he hits the transfer.
wrap it up, bro.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Wrap it up. Liquid are even worse than them, too. How is Kesnet? My goat! I thought you said Nongshim was bad. Damn, he has aura. Damn, he actually has aura.
Dejemos la cagada, cabros, weón. Que esta weá se repita y que dejemos todos los días la cagada, apoyemos a todos los cabros de acá, que no haya equipismo y era bora, 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 la tope.
Muy bien. Vamos a hacer algo especial. Tenemos un medidor de...
To the guy who said, I thought you said Nongshim were bad. They are not good either. Okay. The only good teams in this tournament are NRG, G2, PaperX, Furia, BBL. Wallah. Wallah, there's actually no way Nongshim win this tournament. Same with Gentlemates.
Everybody wanting a piece of the action on stage, rallying this crowd. Good to see Kesnet getting them hyped up. We find ourselves basically neck and neck here at the halfway point of Haven. Nongshim able to run it back.
Yeah, honestly, don't even call them Gentlemates. Call them Gentle Martin and mates.
Hard to wipe the smile off my face after watching that crowd. They are so loud here. It is just phenomenal what this crowd, what energy they're bringing for us and for these players.
The decibel reader is definitely broken.
Yep, it's
that should have capped out. Mini, look at the tuck back. Francis just forward, is able to find one. Mini holding his own, looking for the second, gets a follow-up, but Dami just slides across. Keeps it in with a 3v3.
The final boss is still alive. Star Zone, Beeple start doing 360s for Martin so he can kill them all.
Arriving at C-Link. Double push, ready to come through that garage, but a double face from Ivy and Dami to try to slow them up. Starts with a shock darts, able to find one, but they get one apiece. And now it just starts out. The veteran, the champion's winner, to try to clutch it out, but Dami, the smooth criminal.
Holy shit.
Moonwalks to garage, gets the right click
kill. That's a very
kill.
balanced agent. Thank you, Riot Games.
Beeple, are you okay?
Hey, shout out to Riot Games for making that agent right there.
Say Mini.
Yeah, Mini, are you okay? Yeah, I mean, it was quite the start there. Mini as well. Also
sliding around the map.
Of Dombi. Great crossfires again, set up. I mean, the post plant really nice here for this 3v3.
Horrible agent.
And as always, Dombi just does a great job of getting info for you on those jump peaks. It's the way he starts his acceleration before.
Where's the EU viewer that said Gentlemates can win this tournament?
Really
You're so dumb.
To punish it.
Bruh, brain dead.
It's the best when it comes to that kind of
brain
movement.
Dead.
And we've seen it on display a couple times here today.
What would you do to balance Neon?
Winning
Kill
rounds
her?
by not giving mates the ability to find an angle for free.
With this double walk down A long. If they continue to push, they're going to find themselves in open sight. Leaving this quad stack at garage. Left to their own devices, Ivy's going to go on a bit of a walkabout, check in towards that angle, but he's just the one with a bandit. And now we'll spot out multiple players. He looks to back away.
A little suspicious, but they're pretty quick
Judging
to
what
rotate
this
right
you'd
now.
be hopping up and down, I sure would be.
Drum up some
doesn't mean this agent isn't disgustingly broken.
He does tuck back over.
I would rather watch Valorant without Neon and Waylay.
Getting into position.
Yeah.
Wallah, I would. Any day I would.
They can make a go of this. Recon going to be sent out. Martin able to find the first. Francis will fall.
Everyone just sliding around with walls.
Starts, end up flying in. Martin able to find another. Now Ivy going to be taken
down.
Don't
worry, Martin got two. No one else is going to get another kill.
Takes him low,
all good, guys. Don't worry.
The kill. The Glyph with that recovered bandit.
30 seconds.
He's able to find the enemy omen, and suddenly this round starts getting away from Nongshim. It's to be the massive jump start that mates need to get themselves back into the half. And Mini picks his timing gorgeously. 4 bullets remaining in this Vandal. The swing only needed one. Swaps over to the Ghost. Camla trying to spot. And Dubby gets the Red Bull clutch. But what an effort from mates to make it so damn close.
It's a great read from mates. Stacking in the garage, waiting things out. And when the spot comes through, they anticipate the way Nongshim's going to want to move. What?
Are you fucking serious, Mini? I didn't even realize you did that. Why the fuck would you throw your camera right there with 13 seconds left? Who possessed them to put a camera on?
So he couldn't really fully...
Genuinely. What was that?
Relayed over to his team.
There's 14 seconds. Why are you going on your camera?
We're just going to go ahead and take the C site for free. Space is open. Mini doesn't want to contest it. It's a full 3-man wrap, though, through attacker side spawn.
You hear that, Bucky? Tommy continuing to chase forward.
Now you get nervous about this.
I don't even know what. Danby doesn't even know what's happening. He's ran through 5 cages and 5 walls.
He will just turn back away over towards Long, trying to see if there's going to be anyone on that flank. Meanwhile, RB taking that closer position. Fast lane gets set up. He does have that judge in hand, but Glyph is able to find one. Francis going to be taken down in RP. Just too whiffy on that jump spot. In the pull to the wayside as Ivy will get eliminated. Glyph, a massive round from the Astra. Keeps it very clean here in the anti-bonus.
Yeah. Little fortunate to get past some of those shotguns, but they do. That's what matters most here. Pretty clean as well for mates. So your economy's going to be very happy about that. Whoops. Didn't hit the first shot. They're all just covering the right angles, doing their jobs. Mini wants to get the crowd.
Can't believe there's actually people who think Gentlemate's going to win this tournament.
Turn this map
I think
around.
that's what's rage baiting me the most. Not even that they're losing.
Going up against this composition, this Nongshim team, and they're on attacker side, but anybody can do it with this Cypher Astra. I think it's very possible for mates.
I mean, you've got that Cosmic Divide, one away from a neural theft. There are tools available for mates. String this next one together.
Why are you just permanently hitting? I'm just being a realist.
Zombie's already got an overdrive.
I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, yeah, I actually think Gentlemates have a chance to win this tournament. They actually don't have a chance.
Showing that for the first time, but nobody on mates is buying it.
Energy with 2-0 Gentlemates.
Muscle, yep.
Easily.
The clone forward, cleared out. Evo keeping that one covered. Thrown out forward, looking for the pop flash out, and Martin collects two!
Bro. Like, holy
Francis
shit.
is supposed to be there to protect, but he just gets torn
Martin
apart.
is actually Thanos.
Because now the spike is dropped right there in front of their welcome arms. Clean one shot there from RB, but cannot find the follow-up. Then he keeps him in such a winning position.
Like, what is this guy doing?
Being
like, this team is so bad. Like, what are you doing?
Cool, Jason.
Tries to drag it back, doesn't overdrive, gonna be invested in
the
immediate
watch
slide away
parties,
from
I
Domby.
appreciate it.
Still getting pressured out though by Starkso. Pushes forward, shuts him down, barrel stuffing with
Jumping
the overdrive.
laser.
And now they're gonna go for the pivot all the way across to A.
Holy shit, it's a
Domby
4v2.
again,
How about we just wait for the Cypher ult to scan?
Give you some hope. Ivy's gonna go all the way up towards heaven. Try to see if he can catch him a bit off guard. A little unorthodox here.
Wasn't in range of the alarm bot, so does end up recalling that. So they don't have that to cover for that potential flank through A. So they can't double up the angle.
And this guy's in heaven. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is gonna be tough.
Oh, this round's over.
This is tough for mates.
Domby surely spotting out the first. Not sure if he's seen the second though. But now some noise being made. The Astral Form, Ivy unable to find the spray. Couple shots flying through. Glyph wheeled away, yeah, down to 37 HP. There's a right click from Domby. Able to find one, looks for the follow-up, doesn't make it happen. His gun barrel spotted! Glyph! He thought he had the kill! But he just doesn't confirm it. Ivy stays alive. As Nongshim get up to double digits.
I mean, it's
Never
the
mind, you're
individual
right.
effort from
Gentlemates is
Domby
fucking horrible. Thank you.
that gets you this round. It's just chaos.
It's a 4v2 and this guy just walked out mid with a pistol before the Cypher ult scanned. For what reason? I actually need one good reason. I actually need to know what he was thinking.
Well, so Glyph had a chance and he thought he had it and he pulled
Like,
back.
you just sit there and you wait for the
Cypher. Head.
The Cypher ult tells you where they are.
Him, but
it literally tells you where they are going.
Call now. Surprisingly, somewhat, the first one from the mates camp. It's at a very
After Martin kills 2 right there and it's a 5v3, the round should be over.
Maybe an emotional
and we Cypher ult. How is the round not over?
Win condition. I mean, it's tough because I think they did a lot well in that round in the macro. You just got Dombied, man. Like, it happens.
I'm starting to think BBL are bad now, too. How did you let Gentlemates win 2 maps against you guys and go overtime in all these maps?
How quickly Domby could change directions, how quickly he reacts to a situation and doesn't.
I might just have to bet on energy now.
There, when he first pops the overdrive and is going for Starkso,
I'm starting to think everyone in EU sucks.
He doesn't. He pumps the brakes. He changes directions. He sets himself up for success. Uses that relay bolt to create some space.
It's not over yet. Martin is literally doing God's work, and they're down 11-6. Like, this is literally me when I play my fucking Q Radiant and have Immortal 1s on my team. I'm just crashing out.
You're down 4 rounds right now as mates.
No matter what I do, I can't win.
He's been working wonders, and right now it looks like he's going to be getting himself another ultimate online. Triple contest out into A long, where he's 1 charge away. But here comes the crunch. Domby's going to be able to find one. TP going to be committed to the same time
for the tier 1.
Or the cancel comes in from RB.
No second layer there.
Diminez_11. Let's cheer up Muddy. Bang.
Stalled by some util.
Yeah.
Francis now gone. RB Feeling
And if
overwhelmed.
our second best player
feeling
Mini's whiffing
outnumbered.
like that, we just can't win.
Goes for the back pedal. Extros now. Gonna
Thank
be caught
God.
out as
See, Martin will
gets that
insta-kill you
ultimate
every
online.
time.
Don't think you'll need it in this one, though.
How can we lose this round?
Clear the trip
Never
wire.
mind,
It's just
Martin's
RP and
alive.
Ivy. They're trying
Thank
to see if
God.
they can make a go of this somehow, some way.
Thank God Martin's alive.
It's going to be tough.
Before, this is a hell of a lot to ask, and especially as the dimensional drift will be able to locate both these players. You would suspect.
Martin, just bait these shitters, bro, please.
Tuck back through. There's the exit, but cannot get that shorty out fast enough. Glyph, quick on the trade, and RB completely surrounded. Timeout call works a treat for Gentlemates. 3 players stay alive. They get themselves another round win.
Yeah, it just seems like they want to pick up the pace as well. They want to react quickly. They're able to thwart the initial
God,
advance
Martin.
of Domby and then go immediately.
Martin, if you want to
over
win, I'm not
towards
even
B,
trolling. You need 33
reading
kills.
That there's going to be the pullback because there's no follow-up.
We need like a
behind
fucking
it
masterpiece
for
out of Martin here. Honestly, if you want to win, we need a kill record every single series.
Martin might have
We
made
need more
a
kill
whoopsie.
records.
Teammate right there to help him out, no problem. Still
Look at him, he
getting
said,
that
"Let's go,
valuable
Martin."
info, securing the round for
Not even
sure.
let's go team.
Gonna have that
Let's go
cognitive
Martin.
divide.
He actually
For
is the
Gnome
team.
Sim. Lucky for Domby. Francis, okay, flirting with the Guardian, but instead they're going to go for 2 stingers.
Martin literally died on the
Half
Euro
armor,
out there.
outlaw for Martin
Let's go,
to counter
Martin.
this. See how they want to pilot it. It looks like they're really just going to make a quick hit towards Garage.
I'm shocked
Yeah,
Francis
might
is
just
6 and 3. I thought
Certainly
Francis was
be
honestly
that
like one of the best players on this team.
Quick smoke.
Francis
Thrown
is so
out,
good in my
cleared by
opinion.
the outlaw. Here we go.
Clone catching a shot. Martin tucks back
lost.
flat. Has to get
Lost,
the reload off.
lost,
His
lost,
paranoia
lost.
goes out. Not connecting on to Mini, however. The swing into the corner. RB looking to try to get some value with that frenzy, but will just fall to the wayside. Francis is going to be good for 1, but they are just getting overwhelmed and stormed out of this side. Beepo, another 3K
Hey.
round for him. Mates
Okay, we have 3
marching
all.
their
Oh my
way
God.
back into this map.
Oh my God, the others are waking up.
And this is a team, the Gentlemates, that has unbelievable resiliency. You saw it all the time in EMEA when they were pushed to the brink, when they were pushed to the limits. Not to mention the least of which is the way they got here. The best of 5 they won in a reverse sweep against Fnatic to find themselves into this event.
Oh my God, we have a game on our hands.
No doubt that the mental is extremely
Oh
tough
my God, they have Euro
for
and
this squad.
Killjoy
So it's
ult.
Nongshim. Another go here at long A. Martin, this is a little scary, but has a little bit of an angle in this smoke.
Just fight the
Already
Martin,
got to play
Dada.
around with.
Please,
Doesn't
Dada.
seem like RB's going to be giving him the
I
opportunity.
kind of
though.
like his crosshair, I'm not
This
going to
might be one
lie.
of those rounds where Nongshim plays it a little bit slower, takes a pause. Ivy finds a tripwire over on the other side, pings it out for his team. Maybe they feel like this is going to be one of those rounds where they can just make a quick rotate to the other side after trying to create some attention.
What is that guy saying in the
throwing
chat?
a drone in as well to keep that extra player placed. That forces Glyph to have to remain. And even now you're getting rotation. Starkso's coming over. Timing, is it going to be good? And they're doubling down on this. Are they going to try to pinch through B? Look at the pings.
Maybe making the call for it. They will have the dimensional drift to scout for them. Tripwire going to be spotted. Glimpse there on to Mini. Rotate all the way around, up in towards Heaven. On the exit, only going to be seeing the clone. Push forward, Glyph looking to try to flush out X-Ross, but be able to
We
find
need to
that
send
kill.
Glyph back to university,
Players
bro.
now from Mates
He has a
getting
lot
into
of more
position here as
learning.
fast as they possibly can, but Mini just
Mouse
slides
one to
across,
shoot.
finds a headshot. Dami out for even more blood.
Did
Martin
this
now
guy
gone,
just
people
off his
dropping in,
ult
and
in a
that silver drive
5v2?
immediately chunked down to 7, and then finished off. A flawless round for Nongshim. Finding their footing once again, not allowing for Mates to get their way back into this.
And now we're starting to see some of that push and pull that we saw more of in Pacific with this team, where they're a little bit slow. They're not always just gas pedal to the floor. They'll take their time. Oh, poor Mini. He tried to hold his shot to wait out the slide, bro. You can't do that against Domby. He's going to hit you anyway. And just immediately able to get into A by just being really confused about what, Mates are confused about what they're doing on the map because it was so slow, it was methodical. They were making some attention through the drift all the way over, get up in the top of Heaven, draw some attention that way. But now,
I swear to God, Dazner.
Push out. It's a little bit.
I'm not even trolling.
weaker
Dazner
for
can play in
Mates.
these lobbies.
Just on a Sheriff Guardian.
If
Works.
Dazner
It out.
Yeah.
is on Neon, he can compete in pro
Well,
play.
45 health.
That's how broken Neon is.
Still remaining on him, but still his breath in his lungs, the ability to fight.
little bit of a change up in the trip position. It's a little bit deeper this time.
Diddy's actually insane with the shotgun.
I'm curious. You've already got tucked in player Beepo right around the corner, holding that tight angle. He's got backup as well from Martin. This could be a meat grinder for Nongshim.
Oh, this could be a very deadly indeed. It's the jiggle peek out. People able to find the first down. We're going to be taken down.
Nice
RB
neon
as well.
stun right there.
Martin, that second layer in from behind.
Down A.
Picking them apart. Is in reply to a flawless. They're looking to find a flawless of their own.
My God, it's
He
winnable.
can just rotate in, grab himself a
30
rifle.
seconds left.
A nice little cheeky
That
upgrade for
Martin,
free.
please more.
Francis should be dead on the swing. Well, just managed to find the one.
Francis has good ass aim. Can't even
A
lie.
hell of a lot more than that. And
Holy
Beepo
shit,
again,
Beepo's
another
back.
3K for this Neon. Keeps them in with a shout. Just 2 rounds separating. Nongshim not yet up to map point.
Oh my God, it's
I mean,
horrible.
you can see just how smart, and again, the adjustments that come immediately here from Mates. It's like, okay, they've slowed down the pace. Now we can take some space. Now, if they give us those opportunities, we can capitalize on them, catch them off guard, and it works a treat. Again, I love the calling of Starkso. He is so heady. He's so aware of the game. And even when things
Nongshim
look
doesn't
like
call a
they're
timeout
going
here, call a strat around all of their
catastrophically bad,
ultimates.
He's often able to find an answer pretty quickly. Here we go, push out again.
It's their last gun by.
For maybe a bit more aggression. Requires still going to be standing. Push forward
Oh
comes
my God,
in.
he's doing the neon.
Top of the clone, and down. He's just going to go running at him. The judge in hand, but he's very much overwhelmed. 3 players waiting from the opposite side of that smoke. X-Ross with the Hunter's Fury, able to find one. People now going to be taken down. Francis getting himself flush against the wall, staring in towards that A connector. It's just Starzo on that approach.
You should run.
Has a Hunter's Fury, but there's just no real way to try to invest it from here. Tries to play his way forward, gets tagged up, and now has to back off. Avoid getting detained. Same for Glyph. And this buys
That kind of looks like very meathead out of Danby, but low-key, it's kind of good with the Silva ult.
Glyph, however, able to find one. The enemy Yoru going to be
Asherwall.
taken down.
Asherwall
Shot
after
dart not
this.
quite tagging up Ivy
Why are
enough.
they not fighting back?
Consideration on that ult.
Starzo just
but
not
cannot
shooting his
go
gun.
for it. Ivy finds the final. Glyph, however, able to find one. The enemy Yoru going to be taken down. Shock dart not quite tagging up Ivy
Like, what is
enough.
that?
Consideration
Am I greening
on that
out?
ult, but cannot go for it. Ivy finds the final 2, and Nongshim find their way up to map point.
Great little setup here to get through that trip quickly and start taking space as Dombi. Use the clone to identify it, and then Dombi's off to the races. Yes, he doesn't get killed.
Maybe
Six, he's
Autumn
one,
was
40
right.
follow-up there because you get the info, because you get the space. And
I
it's
actually
not
think
good.
Autumn was right.
That player's just ready there on the point. I mean, Francis.
Like, sometimes you just need to shoot your gun.
Absolutely turns on a dime there. That's got to be frustrating here. Map point. Gentlemates gonna have to dig deep. A judge for Beepo, a bunch of ultimates in their back pockets. Dombi has the overdrive.
Have a bit of that wombo combo action that can come through.
That
With
Martin,
dimensional drift,
thank
and Martin
you.
will go ahead and invest it, but might not need the follow-up. As yet more kills going to be found. RB trying to TP his way forward onto the site. Caught by Starzo. Ivy doesn't have to punch through as Martin arriving around the back. Keeping X-Ross's attention tied. Doesn't fall for the clone. Spots that jiggle peek out. Ivy wants to try to commit in toward the plant, but here comes the arrival of the
We gotta
players.
kill
He's
that
only gonna
guy.
be able to find Beepo.
Spike down.
X-Ross now. Needing to pull up another 1v3. And will not be able to have it. Gentlemates sticking around. 2 more to go to push this map into overtime.
Yeah, Nongshim tests the waters with another B hit, but this time there's a lot of reinforcements, a quick fast lane as well up in the mix. I mean, Martin, he might drop a 30 bomb in a loss here. See if they could turn it around and maybe force OT.
Martin, I told you, you need 33 kills
Ivy's
to win
been
this game.
phenomenal lately. He has been great.
Meaning we
in his
need 2 more
post-plans. He
3Ks
is
out of
so
you,
sharp with
please.
that Vandal.
Martin,
Be a
please.
weak buy.
Dada, please.
He does have his ult. Stinger for
Want
RB.
more.
Seen how good he can be with those in skirmish in Pacific. As drone to try to clear the way forward onto C. Quick rotations here though from Gentlemates.
Oh my God, we're all here.
In position. Just Starzo still a ways away, but has that Hunter's Fury to try to go ahead and peel off some of that pressure. Opens up with it.
Nice,
Finds
Starzo.
RB. The spike now dropped onto the floor. Glyph able to find 2! Because they just align. He gets the collat. Francis and Downby both
Does he even
shut
deserve
down.
to get 2 kills there?
Ivy, however, on that flank, comes
Don't
away
you
with
dare
2 kills.
lose this
X-Ross
round.
able to find 1!
Don't
That's
you
Ivy!
dare.
A 1v1. He's got the judge in range.
Oh my God.
Needs another weapon. Does Starzo. As he rewraps it right now, Ivy is not buying it. Just now considering the potential push over.
I got the spike.
Grabs the spike. The regression back through the window, the approach towards backside considered for Starzo, but hasn't heard a single thing from Ivy. But he's got so much utility. The alarm bot set up the block off the one side. This is going to give him a lockdown as well. Recalls it. The swing in the corner! And Ivy! What an ungodly Red Bull clutch! The 4K to get the 13 to 10 scoreline. Unbelievable! The swing in the one star zone. Over
Mates.
They are all in position. Just Starso still a ways away, but has that Hunter's Fury to try to go ahead and peel off some of that pressure. Opens up with it. Finds RP. The spike now dropped onto the floor. Glib able to
5v2. 5v2. Where else could they? It's a 5v2.
fight two! Because they just align.
Mini is holding garage from this position. And these two meatheads are going to go peek garage 2 instead of turning around. Like, are you serious?
It's a collapse.
Not one of you guys are turning around to look at spawn? All 3 of you guys are holding garage. How are 3 of you guys holding garage and not one of you guys is turning around?
Francis and Downby both going to be struck down.
Why are you double peeking the angle that he's already holding? He's already holding this angle. So why are we double peeking this? Holy fuck.
Because they just align against the collat. Francis and Downby both going to be struck down. Ivy, however, on that flank, comes away with 2 kills. X-Ross able to find one! Because they just finds RP. The spike now dropped onto the floor. Glib able to find 2!
I mean, I guess I'm going to blame Starzo. Starzo's probably calming that I have behind you, but he should know that there's a timing that he could cross to the window there while he's Silva ulting from A-Link. If you're Silva ulting from A-Link, this angle, there's at least a 5-second gap where this guy can cross to the side. He picks it up afterwards and says, I got behind you guys.
They just align against the collat. Francis and Downby both going to be struck down. Ivy, however, on that flank, comes away with 2 kills. X-Ross able to find one! Oh, that's Ivy!
What was Martin
Comes
doing?
away with 2 kills. X-Ross able to find one! 2! Because they just align against the collat. Francis and Downby both going to be struck down. Ivy, however, on that flank, comes away with 2 kills. X-Ross able to find one!
Bro, somebody called garage? After Martin killed this guy, he went to go peek garage after. No way someone called garage, right? Like, maybe they called garage flank? Bruh.
Oh, that's Ivy! A 1v1. He's got the judge at range. Needs another weapon. Does Starso. As he rewraps it right now, Ivy is not buying it. Just now considering.
Why would he be behind them in a 5v2? They are not in the fault here. Mia, oh my god, bro. Happy International Women's Month, seriously. I'm not even gonna do you dirty. I can't even do. I need to go take my creatine. 1 second.
Pa' subirle esa chapa me gustan peli, tú sabes que yo soy puto, que estoy la es mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la tu si va con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirle esa chapa me gustan peli, tú sabes que yo soy puto y que estoy la es mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la tu si va con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla.
Jan here with Coach Silkanen of Nongshim now. Congratulations, Silkanen, on map 1. You guys were 4-0 down, and that first timeout literally changed everything. So what was being said in those 60 seconds?
저희가 오랜만에 경기이기도 하다 보니까 처음에 시작할 때 좀 선수들이 많이 굳어 있는 것 같아서 좀 우리 오랜만에 경기고 좀 하다 보면 우리 자연스럽게 풀어질 거고 그러다 보니까 우리 너무 상대 의식하지 말고 그냥 좀 푼다고 생각하고 하자라고 얘기했습니다.
Well, I felt like we were a bit stiff and a bit rusty because we haven't played on the stage in a while. So I told my boys, let's take it as a warm-up, and we are eventually going to warm up and be fired up. So don't feel a lot of pressure. We're going to get it. So I think that's what went well during the timeouts. Now, thank you very much, and good luck on the next map.
Well, Wyatt, you set it up that one of these teams was going to be taking their first loss on Haven, and it turns out it was Jano Maze. But man, what a map!
Yeah, and given what I said, that the best result someone had against Nongshim on this map was getting 5 rounds, maybe you would think, oh, it'll bode well that they got... that was their pick. They picked it, though. They picked it into Nongshim, and they lost. And they lost. You saw the stats. I mean, our team put up 1,000 kills. We were watching him get 3 Ks and the rounds crumbling around him.
Crazy.
Gosh.
The amount of multi-kills he got in lost rounds was insane. Insane.
Yeah.
I mean, he was trying to do everything he possibly could, bro. It was nuts. Let's look at the other side of things, though, for a player that had enormous impact for Nongshim. It's time for the HyperX Reflex moment of the day. And this is on the pistol round. Again, one of my favorite players, Dambi, sliding around. His pistol round impact is unbelievable. Let me throw you a stat here.
Okay.
Dambi is averaging a 1.75 kill per round on pistols.
What?
It's unreal. Most people, it would be amazing if they got a 1.
Yeah.
And NS are what? They're like 70%?
Yeah.
Yes.
Around win rate.
They win them all.
Plus,
It's unbelievable, and he is so good, not just on those pistol runs, but consistently. The second half was beautiful from him. You saw mates come in with this composition, with the Cypher looking to, play that macro on the defense, try and slow him down from the fast hits. But the new Nongshim, the Nongshim that won kickoff versus who couldn't make it to an international last year, I think has gotten so much better at tempering, playing that slower macro stuff before getting in to their actual hard executes, where they still look just so good in the way they're scaling off Dambi.
So we heard in the TAC timeout that there was a call there from the coach to kind of ease into the game. Not necessarily something strategic, perhaps, but more just like feeling the crowd, feeling the energy of this game and getting into it, because they are fairly inexperienced. What did you see change after that?
I think in terms of the macro, what they did a lot better was pushing through on their defense instead of full rotating back through spawn. First couple rounds, they were over-rotating like crazy. You look at their pistol, they let the turret drop, get flanked through C, lose the round. But here, watch how instead of rotating, they're getting proactive, pushing into space that's been left by their opponent, and as mates go back to reclear, they cook them in this round on mid. Then, just a few rounds later, it's the same thing over towards the A side as they pressure into mid, and then get this embed from X-Ross. It was very effective from
Objecting for chat. I don't. Chat. I might have to skip this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I can watch these teams play, bro. Like, these games are not hitting right now for me.
Seen so far has just been
after watching the first game, like, I don't even know if I can watch these teams anymore.
Pacing things out with the Neon. They don't get caught in some of the traps that you often see the Neon teams falling into. But obviously, when
going from HyperX Infuriator to watch this,
just hit the gas at any moment.
Like, I think I'd rather just like
round 18,
get a good 9-10 hours of sleep.
Minia, who's got superb aim, by the way,
extra energy for tomorrow.
For Dambi to finish a slide.
I think watching this is making me more sick.
He's just wiggling around.
First game was making me less sick. This one's making me even more sick.
Go up against Dambi, it does feel a bit unfair.
I think I'm getting sick again.
It doesn't necessarily feel like you're getting decent fights.
It's just unbelievable how good he is at it, and I love it too because it feels like he's getting the same effect as teams that were playing.
Honestly, bro, Martin, you can't even do much more, bro. I'm gonna be honest. 5 entry frags, 0 first deaths. Like, what do you like? Yeah, honestly, you can't do much more, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. You're actually Thanos. Damn. Damn. How does X-Ross have 5 first kills? What? Dambi? True Neon player, Thanos. How did Mini die first 6 times? Isn't he supposed to be the Sentinel? Like, no access to sight? What's happening? Okay, I'm gonna watch the first couple of rounds of the next game. And if it's greeting me out, chat, I might have to call it early. Because, like, bro, I got... Check Gentlemate's win rate on Corrode. I don't give a fuck what your win rate is against EU teams, bro. I really don't care. Like, I care if it's APAC teams or NA teams. I really don't care what your win rate is. Like, it's 0%.
Absolutely all about Dombi and how he took over there. And what scares me is that I think this Corrode is another great map for Dombi on the Neon. He looked so good here regionally.
Yeah, he looks really good here, but I think what's curious is that this is really the only map in the pool for me where neither team is looking at Corrode like, damn, we're smashing everyone here. Let's pick in one of our...
Keeping track of stuff, and it's the beginning of this round. That's a setup for mates. They clear the KJ util so they can set up for some of those lurks in the seat. They don't even really end up needing it because they have dimensional drift, but
how is he on round 3? What is happening?
This is more, to me, of an anti-pick where Gentlemates have not been great here. Their attack sides have not been good in the couple matches that they played against BBL and Fnatic. So it seems
you remember all those fucking times when I asked for a friend discount? Nah! Ryan, I want that cash, brother. I want it in a suitcase. Cash, Ryan. I want that shit cash. Alright, Ryan? No friend discount. You remember when I asked? Ryan, you remember when I asked for a friend discount? And every time, what did you say? You said no. You said no friend discount.
Not at the top of either pool.
So you know what? No friend discount, Ryan.
Sure.
No.
I do think that this is still a... okay, that's very different. Let me hold
Ryan,
my point
you give up on your team, bro? If M8 win next map, can we cancel a bet? No deal!
It's already so different. They were previously running...
Ryan, you can't give up on your team, bro.
Like a default meta comp.
Maybe this is why Paco...
Ryan, why are you giving up on your team?
I mean, it would be cool to see this variant continue. It was very popular.
Do you not see Martine?
Last year, teams like NRG were excellent on Corrode, playing this
Martine looked insane.
KO Silva composition.
They weren't playing Phoenix.
No, they weren't playing Phoenix. I don't know if Martine's going to be playing Phoenix,
They've
though.
been studying the EDG VODs. They've been studying them.
Maybe don't do this.
This is
and
Martine.
I was waiting to see if I was going to get trolled and if he would switch back to Europe.
They're playing no Waylay. Okay, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, I might have to raid Sam. They're playing no Waylay. They're playing Phoenix.
Phoenix and the KO are very good for giving active fights and constantly pressuring through the smokes. You have some super powerful ults with this composition to snowball as well if you can get Martine those orbs. But it is so different than the Yoru that he basically only plays.
What?
Just quickly, why it does...
How are both teams not playing a Waylay on Waylay's best map?
Satisfied with seeing them bring something else out where typically they have found so much success leaning into the meta. This was a map.
Why is the best Yoru in the world playing Phoenix? 0% map.
To bind map 3 here in this series. So let's send it back to your casters for Corrode. Here's Achilles and Paperthin.
Okay, some very different looks from Gentlemates. Completely flipping our expectations when it comes down to this comp, bringing us Martine on the Phoenix and our first KO of the tournament here in Mini's hands.
Throwing a literal curveball at the situation, trying to do what they can to maybe get this Nongshim team a bit.
Yes, I know. G2 play ISO on this map. That's why every single time we play Corrode, I think we're going to lose. I don't know why G2 play ISO.
That ult, that ability to nullify all of the abilities, you know, make sure Dombi can't go nuts on you. Stuff like that could be pretty impactful here, but it's untested, it's unproven, and they're going to have to debut it in their first round of playoffs here at Master Santiago. See if they can get the job done. They once again start on an attack side, selling another fake early, so similar ideas to what we saw on Haven at the beginning. They're already pulling quite a bit.
They're already getting some good damage in. Francis taken down low. Downbeat still going to be able to find a kill as many will fall. Immediate backpedal there from Starzo, but the rest of the team still working their way forward into the B site. Now being heard is Ivy for the opening shot. Hopeful to have it there. Hippo just repositioning, shows his head for a brief little moment, but does manage to tuck away and keep himself alive for now. Nebula fading on this mid connector. The Prowler to lead it forward.
What up, John?
Supposed to that setup, but now it's starting to get broken down. That flank going to be noted as X-Ross finds the kill on a Starzo. Dabby just dancing around in heaven. Able to find a kill before getting traded out, and just like that, Francis taking that early contact, that early damage, survives and finds the final kill, and Snongshim get the pistol.
Okay. Oh, I'm be honest, I told you guys I was gonna bet on BBL tomorrow, but I think I have to bet on energy. How did this team beat BBL 2 times?
By B tower, by B elbow, waiting out to see.
If they get bonused, I'm gone. If they get bonused, I'm done.
A bit of space, by a little bit of time. And then this is a huge catch for X-Ross there to take Starkso out of mid. That really opens up that extra layer for you, that extra angle that you don't have to worry about. And then they just flood in together. You've used all your utility by that point as mates as well. There were no flashes left on the retake.
Full force coming through to try to catch Snongshim off guard. Flashes in, Francis with that judge going to be able to find one. Now they know that the buy is in play,
Wait,
but
what?
Ivy's still so far forward, ends up getting caught by it. Big advantage now into the hands of mates. They look to tie things up 1-1 immediately. TP in, RP, hounded down, and Martin is right back to it.
Bro. Martin, I need another kill record. I actually need another kill record.
And he's already one charge away from run it back.
Bro, please, I need more kill records.
Trickery from
Holy fuck.
Coming in with a
Holy
plan.
fuck.
And it works an absolute treat. This angle that Martin takes. Dombi tries to
Martin,
slide
we
right
need
at
more.
him, he pays the price.
Holy shit, Martin.
Well-earned pop-off from him.
He's actually the best.
Picking up right where he left off in the previous map. Now, one kill.
Martin is actually the best.
In case things start getting a little bit dicey, and Nongshim's own will thrifty attempt here. Francis again with a shotgun. He's going to be playing on the corner. Swing in, and Martin survives.
Oh my god, Daddy.
That heal through as well.
I thought you were going to die there, Daddy. Martin, use your Phoenix Wall to heal you.
That's
please, Daddy.
Value. Gets the ult. You can funnel an ult orb over.
Heal all day.
That's so huge for Gentlemates.
If I'm Gentlemates, like if I'm the Gentlemates coach, I tell them to pick Sky and Sage.
Grab up that Bucky.
We need Martin on 500 HP every round. He'll take care of it.
RP. Hearing all of this rotations coming in. The ping's out. The question is, can they do anything about it? Obviously, the weaponry is just not great at all for Nongshim.
He can fucking do it.
Forward into the site so he can actually utilize this shotgun. Relay bolt going to be coming in. Dombi sliding forward, able to find one, get some damage on.
No way.
That follow-up there is Pipo will get his legs cut up beneath him. Martin's still here! And Dombi gets two with a Bucky!
Oh my god.
Unbelievably close! Mates can breathe a sigh of relief as they gain the lead for themselves, but my goodness. Dombi nearly pulled off an absolute miracle. We need to see that back.
Love the call here. Love the timing from Nongshim. Well, here we go.
Holy Dazzler.
One, okay.
Sure.
Already weakened him up.
It doesn't even see him. He doesn't know that Starzo's there.
I'm not even kidding. Dazzler pops his fingers right there and slides.
And we didn't see much of it on Haven. Again, Mates was able to avoid a lot of the crazy shotgun shenanigans, but there you go. That's what we've come to expect watching Dombi in Pacific.
Operator now and playing a lot of space being taken around A, but this is all a bit of a ruse. As Ivy left
Yes,
on
Martin,
ices,
keep baiting.
Gets struck down.
I love it, Martin. Bait everyone on your team.
As Martin leads
I actually love it from you.
That'll run it back. Push forward, looks for the kill on RB, but it's only going to find him mind a little bit of damage. But Clip now finding Dombi. RB.
Martin,
by
yes,
the blaze
more.
wall.
Martin, keep fighting, Martin.
Sees to go out, the molly over the top. RB scouted, X-Ross covering fire, able to find the one, but there is a hell of a lot more work to be done.
Oh my god, he can stick it.
Another smoke going to be bloomed in, but
no.
RB ends up falling. X-Ross with a follow-up. Martin now dead. The spam coming in. There's the flank from Mini. Forward into the smoke. 3-1. Mates maintaining the lead.
I'm not even kidding. Sam wins that right there.
It's a little scrappy there, but I mean, Mates again find that opening kill and immediately press their advantage with the Phoenix ult. Martin already up to 8 kills. Glyph there. Stunned up, still hits the shot. A little bait and switch at the end. Beepo teeing up Mini, buying some time, shooting through the wall to try to distract and find that final kill. Looking really nice
Martin's
right
gonna
now
go for the 4
Mates.
Phoenix ults half the
Hunter's
switch.
Fury as well. Sheriffs and then a stinger for Domby this time.
How can I doubt your Phoenix, Martin? You can play any agent.
They're gonna load up on B here again. Do they have an answer for this Phoenix?
They are stacking into this one, and it's a great shot from Ivy to start things off. Martin going to be struck down now. Starzo joins him. The spike now a bit stranded. Does it get blinded up, pushed away by the paranoia? The overdrive in play. Domby ready and willing to chase this corner, but people does manage to find him with the outlaw. RB swinging in, gets himself another headshot, but the kills end up going the way of Mates. Dust settling, and Extra still a world away, just skirting his way into mid at the moment. He continues on this trajectory.
He got too excited, holy shit.
You are divided.
A fantastic start this round. Ends up getting away from Nongshim perhaps. Comes forward, pick of the litter as far as the weaponry
You
is
said
concerned.
Martin was
grabs
shit?
up the
No,
Vandal.
I said Gentlemates are shit, and I still stand by that.
But they have to know.
I still think they're bad.
This angle is very possible for Extros to arrive on.
They should have made Fury and Paper X play second. Because after watching such insane gameplay, it's starting to make me think these teams are so bad.
Away, though.
They're actually not that bad.
Hiding their positions.
As all is util.
People's going to be able to swing that corner on a dime. Catch him off guard. Ooh, there's the spot. Stunned up on the relay. Cannot get that crosshair. Swung across fast enough. Beepo with a 3K.
Calling him shit. I said I didn't think he was going to perform to the level he performed in EU.
And it looked like you said, that for a moment,
Which was a very hard level to perform up to,
was gonna
considering
turn this
he
round on
was
its head.
breaking kill records.
Relay bull.
But he proved me wrong.
Then they try to overcommit there, and Glyph's ready for Donby's angle. Coming in on the overdrive, shuts it down.
It's a big 3v5 to deny.
Oh, yeah.
That thrifty conversion, so timeout going to be called by Nongshim. Talk about taking wind out of the sails. Thought maybe that clutch from Ivy would have done wonders for them. But Martin is right back to it, 8-4-2. As we zoom in on the Coinbase win condition. It's another buy afforded by Nongshim, but if they cannot
Minus
get this
Baby
one to
Babe
go,
plus
their
Martin,
credits
even
are going to
Baby
be
Babe
back
would
in the
say
dumps once again.
yes to that.
Yeah, I'll be
Like,
curious
what?
to see what it looks like coming out of this.
This guy's
timeout
actually
here for
generational.
Nongshim. A lot of early aggression at B main, a lot of scrappy battles that have mostly gone the way, in the long run, over towards Gentlemates. So you're going to try to spread the map a little bit more here, play a little bit safer, play a little bit more default. Don't want to give Martin any more opportunities to keep scooping up kills, scooping up ults, keep running away with this half. Still have to worry about Starkzo's ult, of course, as well. Francis is going to have his Exros one away from a Nightfall, so a lot of tools here, a lot of ideas.
You keep saying Gentlemates are bad. You keep saying mates are bad.
Oh my God.
Nongshim's,
Look at the map.
but Nongshim is probably worse because they have a one-trick Neon. Well, Neon's the most broken agent in the game, so it's fine to one-trick an agent that's absolutely broken.
Mates has no intention of really making any kind of
Like, what is this guy
fast
saying?
hit or early aggression. The spike's still down. They're just playing slow. They're waiting this out. They're anticipating Nongshim getting aggressive.
Val, thank you for the Prime Gaming. I love you.
Stranded.
That's true.
Any watching
Vows,
for the
do
moment.
you think Gentlemates
Send out the
will
0
win?
point, turns away, and there's the timing. There's the catch. Glyph, however, still going to be out here at spawn, but Francis has the spot, has the kill.
Why is he peeking like
Gambi
that?
trying to scale his way forward. Martin still hears some fire, but RB able to trade that one back. RB finds himself 3.
Okay.
And okay, the timeout call works a treat, just to one casualty.
Okay.
Nongshim get themselves a second round win. This allows them to bolster the economy a bit.
Oh, fucking K.
That is absolutely wild that this round goes the way it does.
Positive
It's all
here.
because
We're
that
up 4 to
spike
2. Did
was
he
in
even
Mini's
hit one
hands
bullet?
right as he gets caught.
Was one bullet hit there or no?
That just is where Nongshim says, we go now. We take this round. That spike down. Let's end this.
Well, it's an early flash.
And I just watched the other team do a 5 man P
Didn't
push.
have that scout
Like,
coming
what is
through.
happening?
No real clue, just what the numbers were going to be like on the opposite side. At the same time, the pace is getting ready to continue as Beepo just diving his way forward into the site. Martin, however, going to fall on Ivy. Tucked away behind the box, finds Beepo. The Hunter's Fury committed to this by Starzo. It ends up coming up completely empty.
Beautiful positioning there by Francis
What
as
is
well. Just tucks
happening?
himself in behind the box so he doesn't get spotted by Beepo on the entry. Change of
I'm
ideas,
genuinely
change of
confused.
locations. RB up to bat.
Slotting his way into the corner. Checking that. Now, locking on to be able to find Mini, but Cliff will be able to trade it back. A 2v4 now. Spike widely just going to be stuck at Yard, and Francis wants to try to flush him out. Gets the spot here. Ivy able to find Starzo, and Francis pops out of the dimensional
Gentomates are going to win. Yeah, you guys are right.
Rise to
Gentomates
find
are going to
Glyph.
win this tournament.
Suddenly, Nongshim
Fucking idiots in the
chaining
chat,
together
bro.
these
You guys
two
think
rounds.
You guys know
One
ball. You don't
away
know shit.
from tying
You
things
guys
up.
literally
This
don't
is
know
huge for the
shit.
economy
Gentomates
of
can win this
Nongshim
tournament.
and bad for the economy of Mates. They only had enough money because there's been quite a few scrappy rounds to weather through one. They're not able to get that second to go, so now Nongshim's economy starts to boom, and it's a bust on the other side, and that's going to force a timeout, this time from Gentlemates.
Very proactive on this. Wanting to find as much success as they can from this attacker's side. This is their side selection on Nongshim's map of choice.
Well, you're going to have Mini's ult, you're going to have the no commands, you're going to have some ability here to, I think, really stymie a lot of what Nongshim
Gentomates would probably lose to Envy right now, not gonna lie.
Martin as well has a run it back, so he can get you a little bit
Found
of
another
info,
idiot
clear
in the
some
chat.
space.
Envy are horrible.
So for Nongshim, maybe you're talking a little bit more retake heavier. They're just going to keep with the aggression. I mean, it seems like that's been the game plan no matter what. The change up during Nongshim's timeout was just, hey, let's try a different
can you guys be
kind
smart?
of aggression, and it works
Like,
out.
can you guys have like good takes, please?
Xross does have a Nightfall as well for some kind of retake. RB
Please,
has
like,
his
come
ult,
on.
so
Can we get some good takes
some
in the
tools
chat?
to kind of play around with.
They have Demon
I
1.
don't know if Mace is going to invest their ult in this
God,
round because it's the eco, of course, but
Demon 1 lost to
things to start
Cloud9.
to consider, at least for a follow-up. They're going to default this time, Nongshim. A little bit of a 2-1-2, it looks like. Got to play a little bit safer. Don't give up anything. You know, you don't want to drop guns over early if you can help it.
3 Sheriffs and a Bandit.
Right? Like, Wallah, I don't even
Thrifty
care about the
magic
16
here.
gifted. Like, this gameplay is rage baiting me.
Or even just get some of these holes.
Like, I'm getting more rage baited by the
Out of the
gameplay
hands of Nongshim.
than the 16 gifted.
For now.
Like, obviously I care about the 16 gifted, but like, I think I'm getting more rage baited by the gameplay.
0 point Will.
Yep. Double checking if there's players around that corner.
Francis just staying tucked here, ready to just invest that judge in alongside that vulnerable. There goes Martin.
Francis,
Knows that
that
he
spot
tagged up
is
the enemy
so good.
Neon
The
as
spot
well.
is so good.
Looks for a little bit more. Glyph
Why
with a
does
nice headshot. We'll be able to catch him on the jump, but Ivy still here, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. Swings in, now puts that spike down on the floor. As the Nightfall does go across, gets the decay into these players. And Ivy has the transfer,
Wow.
another 4K from him to tie it up 4-4.
Dude, Ivy, he's been really good in Pacific, but this is
He's
the best
leveling
yet.
up.
Yeah, no, this is the best yet. I mean, everybody talks about Domby, Francis. You know,
Hey,
RB had a glow up.
I was
Xross
hyping
had a
up Starzo
phenomenal
because he was
best of 5
1v2ing
against
Liquid like
RQ, but
crazy.
Ivy is so steady, and usually it's
But,
like
like,
lurking. He's doing kind of this second layer of information
I
gathering.
think I'm going
for you.
back to thinking he's
But today,
mid.
he has just been discussing. Look at that transfer, too. Woo!
First international event is here on his feet.
At the end of the day, chat, even you guys can become professional players.
Establish this lead.
BBL was a
Ultimate
premier
as well
team
as
and
the
they
running
went to
back
professional
still
tier
available.
1.
Just been held in the back pocket for now.
Nongshim abandoned mid. So they have no info initially. They've got to start re-clearing this space. Meanwhile, Mates is just going to try to scale.
Working their
Oh,
way
what a
forward.
paranoia.
Does go
It's
through.
playoff nerves. I would say it's more nerve-wracking to play in an elimination 1-to-1 game than the first playoff game because you know you have another
Spotted on the
chance.
recon ping. Starts to
It's
find
not
some
really
wall
that
bang.
much of a hot take, I don't think.
Francis quickly trying to scale in behind them. Angles being watched. Splits the difference between the two players and doesn't manage to find the kill. Starzo now cleans up the enemy aura. Damby trying to push his way forward, but has to abandon this angle. Steps up the fast lane, immediately backpedals Ivy at the same time. Still here, but now dead. Mini.
Nice shot.
Great awareness. Flushes out the
Don't
enemy
you dare
Viper.
lose this round, Gentlemates.
2v4. It's still a very favorable position to re-establish the lead.
Spike planted.
It's the inexperience. So don't you think it's more nerve-wracking to play an elimination game than a game where you have
The
two
ultimate.
chances?
Martin finds value from it immediately. RB eliminated. Damby trying to play this one out patiently. Sell him on fake info, but Damby, oh, he gets whippy.
Okay, bro, chat. Can we just get ready for a G2 Energy tomorrow and just call it? Like, I actually can't watch anymore, bro.
Rounds where if you're given space,
Like,
take
this
it.
is, like,
And
insane.
they do. There's a follow-up plan, but like you said, a
This is
great
actually
flash, a great
insane.
reveal, and that completely stalls out Nongshim's cheeky attempt to try to catch Mates in mid.
Oh my god.
So it's just better reactions from Mates this time, and oops.
Why is everyone whiffing today?
He's laughing a bit. He knows he should have had at
What's
least
happening?
one.
I thought Dambi was gonna win that round.
For Francis.
Because he kills that guy, then he kills the Phoenix all on site.
They do. So Op hasn't been
And he probably knows the last guy is gonna be backside because the Phoenix is pushing spawn right there.
In the direction that Nongshim was putting pressure in the last couple of rounds early, so Mates was looking to try to have a counter for it to see if they could catch Nongshim off guard.
And he would have had his slide as well.
A bit more of a default with the pin
After killing Martine's Phoenix ult.
Yeah, I mean, they have to be decently suspicious about Francis being there in mid with that operator. Tuck all the way back through the attacker spawn, not giving him the angle into mid. But Ivy, how does he play this one out? He's been so damn good for Nongshim this entire time, but it is the full forces of Mates getting ready to come running at him. He's going to be spotted here into the back, tries to send out that snake bite, but already he's been flushed out, taken down. Francis storming forward. Quick scope pop there on a Stars over now. X-Rust gone. Francis cannot find the follow-up flick.
There's no way Ivy...
Strafing out to his demise, Martine.
There's no way Ivy pulls out his Viper volley right there.
And now RB just has to tuck
Right?
away.
You know the other guys are chasing you.
So he can drop for a teammate in the follow-up round.
And there's no way he's using a Vandal in the Viper ult.
It's just simple things here for Mates. Again, finding good reactions. Heading over to the other side of the map.
With the Phantom, you might be able to get one or two there, low-key.
Bullying their way through. You just run the Neon in through the Viper's pit. RB looking to see if he can find any exits. They've all evacuated.
He should have mollied the entrance for better value? No.
I mean, if you can just get in, grab the
He shouldn't have mollied at all.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Ninja defense.
Nah, okay.
What is the molly going to do?
Maybe try to take one down with him, but doesn't register just how quickly Pippo's there behind him. I mean, this guy, he's Mr. 3K of this event, it would seem.
He's been really, really good for Mates today.
Oh, damn, nice shot.
Quick scope there from Francis.
Fucking quick scoped his kneecap.
Center mass, but that's about as good as it got.
Yeah, the problem is you've got all these angles already created because Beepo's so far. He's into B elbow. You're flooding in through the site. I mean, trying to get that retake to go there as Nongshim just flooding through Link. It's tricky.
What is Gentlemates missing in their oh, they're missing a Viper.
It's getting kind of close to a drift.
So once again, looking for this aggressive push out to try to get a catch. Spike not going to be in the hands of Midi this time around, though, and he is able to backpedal.
This is the second time they're doing a 4-man beat.
Rescales, does get spotted, tag down low. Relay Bolt going to be sent out. Dambi trying to find him. Pop Flash not going to find the turn, but now blinded up by the paranoia. As things get chaotic, the RB eventually will be able to find him with that Spectre. All the while, A-Site's been taken.
How does this strat work?
Two players nearby enough. Before scaling into the back. Francis able to find the track on it, but not before Ivy ends up falling. But Francis is able to go ahead and get himself a second, but runs low on bullets. And eventually Starzo collects the kill. Glyph hearing that movement.
Don't whiff, bro.
Scale forward. Pass Dambi outdone now into a 2v2. The swing around the back, the flank, now known. X-Ross, however, good for the kill.
Starzo is actually a pacifist today.
Battle of the controllers, the tap on the plant, but RB is swinging around the world. With 40 seconds, Glyph could do the same, could even sprint over to B if you wanted, but we'll just go for a corner plant towards Halls.
Why peek? Well, they don't know where the other guy is, so I don't even think it's bad that they did that.
Tucks behind the box, is dialed in on the angle.
Oh, the timing!
Oh. No, he doesn't!
Oh,
snaps out of it fast enough, and RB!
Oh my god,
doesn't manage to find the kill, a massive 3K for Glyph.
Right when he put the start on, I thought it was over.
It's Mates the lead of the half.
It's one of those rounds that you really needed from Glyph. He's been good for those big clutches.
Thank you.
He comes up huge here, slowing down Donby, taking out X-Ross, taking out RB. Huge.
Why is the faded Link peeking after? It's a 2v1. Surely you just wait, no one jiggle him out. Flying. He's playing such a committed angle in the middle of Link.
This an 8-4 score line. Dimensional Drift available on the one side, still 2 ultimates for Mates. Hunter's Fury as well as that Cosmic Divide. Could set them up very nicely for a post plant to secure the round.
Martine cross there.
Wanting to go for this aggression. The jump peek out. Francis narrowly able to win out the fight. The Hunter's Fury now going to be there in reply, but all the players barely elusive.
Their team Liquid
will not get tagged up.
It's pushing every round.
Kill, they get the ult. They get out scot-free.
Nice little jump peek to set up Francis on the wide swing. Looks like we're gonna make another go at B. Hold up close this time.
Curveball gonna go flying, turns over to the side, it's gonna be Ivy able to find more team of Francis.
Oh my God.
Good for one before getting taken down. The site broken open, and again, 2v3 here. for Gentlemates.
Winnable.
Can they work that magic once again? VOD going to be invested, cutting off that mid-connector position where two players are looking for the approach, but they're going to go facing forward, and they both lose out. Maybe expecting that the wider numbers were going to be coming in through main. Either way, the defuse is there, and it's going to be 7-5 at the half yet again.
Wow. I mean,
I think they were like,
I thought this match was going to be
praying that the other team had util out or something right there.
It's definitely living up to that. Loving the way that both teams are just going at it, brawling in their own styles.
I thought he was going to Asher Wall, like, back sight, and then they peek in front of the wall.
And a half here
But they peeked through the wall.
After the first map loss. Let's see if they can take this map out from beneath Nongshim's feet and extend it to bind when we come back.
Aspas? Let's see what Sam thinks about this matchup.
From tying
You
things
guys
up.
literally
This
don't
is
know
huge for the
shit if
economy
you think Gentlemates
of
can win this
Nongshim
tournament.
and bad for the economy of Mates. They only had enough money because there's been quite a few scrappy rounds to let.
Wants to try to flush him out. Gets the spot here. Ivy able to find.
Okay, Ryan, friend discount. 15 gifted. Friend discount, 15 gifted. Nah. Friend discount, Ryan, come on. 15 gifted. You don't have to do 16. 16 is like a weird number, you know? W or L game. Gentlemate's going to win somehow. Oh! Okay! No friend discount then. I want all 16. I want all 16 cash. Christ standing with a gifted tier 1. W or L game? You think W game? Not really. But like Martine's frying. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the Phoenix, I thought it was GG. I thought we won. But then Martine, insta 4K after losing pistol.
Shanks, you might think this energy out of you right now feels boring to us chatters, but in reality, I love this energy. The calm disappointment that you're expressing in the layback of the chair is humorous. On the contrary, watching this version of Shanks is surprisingly entertaining. This game is actually rage baiting me. Like honestly, I'm actually getting tilted. I think it's tilting to me because there's so many Gentlemates fans who thinks like Gentlemates are insane. But I don't know why I'm getting rage baited by your opinions. Your opinions shouldn't rage bait me because I know your opinions are wrong.
I think we've solved the energy crisis here with this crowd in Santiago. They have an infinite pool of it available at the drop of a hat or the beat of a drum.
At the end of the day, everyone can have their own opinions. Yeah, I need to calm down.
I mean, we're busted out all the stops here today. I think that's the first musical instrument.
It's time for Martine to join Heretics. Heretics are also bad.
I have a feeling you're right. I have a feeling
Heretics
you're right.
are not good.
Like a full-on orchestra out there and just let it go. Let it go. All right. Well, Nongshim on the attacker's side, 4-1 split. A little bit of a sell on a attempted fake over on the other side, waiting for that.
You think G2 are good? I think they're better than these teams.
Use this wall to scale.
So around the corner, the pop flash, and here's how many guns are on the opposite side. So we'll just go ahead, back away for the time being. Molly going to be locked in, but Martine's still able to find one, and Francis burned it.
If you don't think G2 are better than these teams, then you're just rage baiting in the chat, or you're just brain dead.
Setting up Mates.
Really nice
that pistol win that they weren't able to find at the start of this map.
Yeah, really nice ideology from the side of Gentlemates.
How did Martine get to you?
Using that Phoenix ability to kind of cut apart an attack before it can really begin, because you can use a curveball, you can use the Molly, and everybody on Nongshim.
Like, besides all gamers,
they can't
these two are the worst teams in playoffs.
They want to, so I can definitely see some of the theory here and why it's working well
That's just a
for
fact.
Gentlemates with this switch up in comps. Still though, that Glyph.
Steep push.
Yeah, there's two players that are going to be rapping, so this is going to be pretty tricky for Nongshim, it feels like.
Starzo still has to be
Martine literally clears
G2.
G2. I like how you're saying Martine and not Gentlemates.
Aligned on the correct side of the map
Yes,
now.
I would say right now Martine is probably better than every single player on G2.
It's a 2-2
Is he
crunch.
better
You gotta
than,
get ahead of the curve.
is
You have to win this
Gentlemates
pretty
better
well
than
for
G2?
Nongshim.
Yeah,
No.
the swing in. Won't spot out onto the one player, but Ivy ends up getting taken down. RB dead, and it's just X-Ross with 16 HP, dead to the shotgun.
You
No,
could
the
say
headshot
Martine
from
is better than
Starzo.
anyone in the world right now.
His
That's
mates,
fine.
3-round lead.
And I
Pistol is
could
theirs.
agree with you.
Slated now to take this up 9-5.
This is nice. I mean, just great stuff.
Damn, the
from
Molly
Martin
gets the
again.
second right there.
And right before the relay pull blooms, he's getting his work done.
Martin
and
is
again,
actually
you had to
goated.
win that fight on the backside cleanly for Nongshim to really have a chance in that round by Arches, but not able to do it. Therefore,
Oh my God, Gentlemates are gonna win.
it's a pretty easy.
We're gonna watch map 3. I mean, I want to see him down and watch Martin on mine.
Here.
Yeah, a couple buckies.
The one map where Gentlemates actually look pretty good on. Actually, I don't even know if they look good on mine.
Right in on top of Martin, able to find that
Like
kill.
Liquid the Corbel on mine.
Dodges the relay pull, but Pipo here with
We
his
just got
force trying to
thriftied.
hold the line, finds the first, immediately backpedals. Sends in a couple more shots, but
Starzo
Starzo's
not aware of elbow. He's running knife out from elbow. How are we not aware of elbow?
We'll be able to strike him down.
What? He doesn't think they can be elbow?
2v3. It's the Marshall really grabbed up here. Mini's position now known. RB there around the corner. Mini had heard the teleport. But how are you really meant to try to flush him out? Inching forward, does manage to find it. Jump peek though from Francis. Greets him with a bucky. Buck shot to the face. And now it's just on Glimp. Been clutch for them before, but this time cannot make it happen. Nongshim not quite going for as heavy of an investment as we saw from Mates at the start of this, but still find the same result.
It's just wild. I am loving this. Both.
We have 4 yellow stars. Can we put the stars down, please?
Throwing in their spice
Anywhere?
into the mix.
We have 4 of them.
No
You
shotguns.
just start throwing them for fun.
Dig into, work a
It's not like you have to buy them back anyways, so we might as well use them. They're yellow.
Difficult.
They're not even green, they're yellow. What are we saving them for?
Here we go. Big stack. Francis with the outlaw.
Do they push for it? He is very far forward. That curveball could get the catch, but he still gets that shot on a Pipo. That is unbelievable. And Ivy just massacres the remaining 3.
Is that a no scope?
I think it might have been. I think he pulled off the scope just in time.
What a shot. Holy fuck.
Absolutely unreal.
So, show me the slow-mo of that after this round, observers, please.
That looked good for a second.
Show it now. I don't think that there's going to be too much more happening.
How does
I believe
Starzo have 10
Starzo
kills?
has been hurt here in mid, just has that shorty in hand. Going to be zoned away as they want to try to funnel this kill into Francis's hands. Problem is, you do have the gap closed, but there you go. Will still be able to find it. It's going to be flawless in response here for Nongshim.
Francis is one away
from tying it up, and Francis 1 away from having the dimensional drift.
Who do you guys think wins this map?
Just bananas. Just absolutely bananas.
I'm honestly down for Nongshim to win.
I got to see this again. What?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Jeez.
Put your life savings on red tonight. That is one hell of a gamble that pays off for him.
Thank you, replay team.
Did he no scope or did he
Glass
scope it in
cannon
play?
force on this operator.
I don't even know.
People looking to try to shut down the aggression. Immediately, Martin going to be rerouted back inside of the site. The orb gets grabbed up.
I'm going to put my life savings on red tonight, though.
10-4. Dimensional grip at the ready as IB intercepts through the mid connector. Mini and Martin both taken down.
And here's the rotations coming out of A2.
They sat back watching for it down at the same time, just gliding forward. Francis giving his life over. IB still going to be good for the one, but cannot find people. But now they know that there's an operator in play. Do they want to hunt for this is my question.
Oh, hell yeah, you do.
Could end up being a little... Both taken down.
And here's the
orb gets grabbed up. And this is really what they wanted to contend for. Dimensional grip at the ready as IB intercepts.
He doesn't even hit him once.
For this one, so we'll allow him to stay alive at least for the moment.
I'm pretty sure Mini sees him first as well.
It's just explosive.
Mini seen his shoulder sticking out there, right, chat? From that angle, he must have. I swear to God, you see his shoulder sticking out.
Sneaks his way up mid.
He has a Vandal. Oh, and he's got damage on him. Dambi is around the corner, and Dambi collects the kill. Nothing retained. 8-8, all tied up. Once again, money in the dumps for Gentlemates.
Dude, Ivy is... Oh my God, he's so clean today. He's parking too. I'm not gonna lie, you don't see that too often in Pacific.
We have to time that guy out.
Hexross was really the one that was standing up, getting riled up.
This guy just called him a sky dog.
Now, Gentlemate's looking, trying to pull off a thrifty. Walk down into mid, Sarzo slotted into that smoke. The flash going through, but Ivy again just comes in off that side angle. Just Sarzo off guard, finds the kill.
You got to call a timeout here, I feel like.
Setup. Glyph gonna try to delay, but just a clone out. This is all a bit of a ruse.
Good damage onto Francis. Obviously, he leads with a dimensional drift. We'll be safe in that. They're making plenty of noises. Okay, the mask does go on. Relay bolt to delay down me. The slide forward. He's looking for the shot. Will only be able to find a Smatterground damage. Hexross is there for the punish. Player advantage is now expounded upon as Glyph is the last one standing, and he is a world away from his A site.
By Sheriff, you have the best aim in the world right now.
Now you can get Hexross's ult off this plant and set yourself up for success. And again, on the attacker side, once Nongshim gets there, it's Ivy with 3.
He's back on his feet again.
So, chat,
well, if I was playing that way,
do you guys finally agree with me that Gentlemates are bad or no?
21 kills.
Because you guys are telling me like they're actually good.
This is unreal.
Mark donated $3. Dude, no troll. I feel nothing watching this game.
Finally.
This is deadass the worst game I've watched in a long time. Like I can't get hyped about anything. Martin killing people means nothing because he is playing with 4 fucking toddlers. Props to you for streaming.
Oh, and this is so key for Mates to get back into this match. Their economy is going to be in tatters if they lose again.
Yeah, meanwhile, you're going to have cash cap on multiple players.
Correct.
For Nongshim. Breaking the economy from here is going to be damn near impossible. Downbeat leading the charge, sliding in, and hits the shot on the Glyph! No, that is disgusting! The Hunter's Fury again goes wide, just cannot get a catch on these players!
That's illegal!
Too damn fast, too damn elusive. Pipo sliding forward is able to find Ivy though. The pit now immediately going to be dropped. Still a player disadvantage, but clean tap finds Danby. But Martin snapped back.
Dead. GG.
Once again into the connector, 2v3 to try to clutch it. Now the 1v3 Martin. The weight of the world to potentially this map, this entire series on his shoulders right now in this moment. Relatively healthy, the curveball forward, looks for the kill, but Hexross manages to hold his own. Nongshim, they hit double digits, and once again, break the economy of Mates.
And it's a little bit of a different look this time from Nongshim. A lot of times it's fast lane in first and then they go, but he's actually going and he throws the fast lane as he's in the door already, slides through. So I think just the timing there caught Glyph a little bit off guard. These little things that they change individually round to round, you know, in particular Danby, of course, you're going to be watching him on those big execute moments, but it's stuff like that that is so annoying, so difficult to deal with, and why nobody has beaten Nongshim yet this year.
The second and final timeout for Mates on this map. Maybe just in this series, unless they can rally this back. Take a look at the Coinbase win condition. And
you were glazing Mini all year. I mean, I still think Mini's the second best player on this team. Like, it goes Martin, Mini, and then I don't know.
As well, give him a bit more oomph.
Yeah, I mean, again, Martin has been having a good series, a very good series, especially on Haven. You know, and we saw some hope with this new comp, and you know, Beepo's getting involved, getting those 3Ks. He's going to have his overdrive, so he's going to be able to kind of bust that out, hopefully get some value out of it. But in general,
I mean, I put a 15 gift, 16 gifted on Gentlemates. I let Sam pick whatever team he wanted to.
Duel of the Fates there.
It was like a boredom bet.
Judge for Glyph, it looks like, is what he's
I wanted to. I
with.
said Nongshim was going to win this game,
I don't know, man. It's Nongshim's being really creative. They're showing you a ton of different looks, and now they're going to try to just flood A.
That's the sad part.
It's just Beepo and Mini to try to hold this line, stem the tide here in some fashion. The slide forward immediately shut down, blinded up. No clue what was hitting him from the flank. Fast pivots now called in from Mates. Nongshim, we pump the brakes here for a brief little moment. This allows for Mates to try to get themselves into position. The curveball going to be good, connecting in, but just cannot find the kills. Takes down below, but cannot finish the job. The jump forward, the shorty in hand. Francis finds Mini. However, Glenn suddenly exploding back with kills of his own. Too picked up on the judge. Damage dealt to RB. As suddenly Nongshim reeling. Sprinting their way across towards that B site.
These guys are
and now a weapon upgrade for Cliff as well. A Vandal in hand.
Oh, look at him. Oh, Ivy just missed the timing. Well, Starkso seems... He might have heard footsteps.
He might just get caught, but no. Narrowly misses it. Ivy can breathe a sigh of relief, but Cliff is still on that flank. He is still encroaching on this position. Gets the pings down, though. Knows that he's rotated his way further forward into the site itself. Push forward into the poison orb, finds the timing. Gorgeous from Glyph. A 3K, potentially the 4 as a shock dart takes RB so very low. They are making this impossible for him.
Holy
the Guardian.
Shit, how did we win this round?
And high pen damage comes to fruition, but what a round from Glyph. Bails out mates when they need him the most.
Again, it's another MasterCard Thrifty here, but man, oh man, Glyph has done God's work here.
What Genter Métis suit? What is that spam? That doesn't even sound anything like Gento Mates.
Just a little bit.
What?
They try to triple swing that angle. Ward anticipating a judge. They were just riding that wave of just running people over on their way in. Got a little overconfident, got a little over-aggressive.
That is a critical one. In the end, 4v5 conversion at its peak, with people dead off the rip. Now, Mate's able to afford an operator into this once again. Fast rotation's going to be coming through. Is Starzo is hitting the thing there on RB. Takes Ivy down to a sliver as well. And RB just swings right into the spray. Could not confirm that kill. And now the spike very much is stranded. Still not deep enough to be able to spot out Dambi, but we'll just back away. Not over-aggress, not overwatch this spike angle.
Miss another op shot.
Allow themselves to get picked apart.
Be going into the
Please,
stack.
I need this.
3 players on this side.
I should need this.
No matter which way you cut it.
Well disguised.
Please.
Swing in.
Nice.
Slow swing, Francis. Easy pickings there for Beepo.
Mini, stop licking walls, bro.
Dambi making plenty of noise, trying to go diving forward. Hits the transfer
Mini's
over to Mini.
Pacifist too.
Hold on a second. Will not be able to avoid that concuss. Just setting up a fast lane here. Plant not in play quite just yet. I suspect a ton of this pressure now on X-Ross's shoulders. Dambi still has not committed to this one. Trying to get an angle, but it's going to be Starzo out from Yard, able to find that kill. X-Ross now striking. Finds the operator. Sends out a seize, needs to recover the spike, is able to do so, but it's only 18 seconds to play around with. He just has no idea where Glyph is at.
Never mind, this guy's literally freaking
now the
out.
swing, getting ready to come through at Halls, and it's going to be Starzo with a 4K
Holy
to
shit,
tie it up
Starzo.
at 10-10.
Holy shit, Starzo. That's why you
Starting
want
to
champs.
get really good reads. They're showing things to Nongshim that they're not able to diagnose.
Is there a world?
In time. I mean, first of all,
Is there a
Starzo
fucking
just
world,
going
chat?
absolutely bonkers there.
Is there a world where
Gets
Gento
2
Mates wins?
dings before he gets the spray down. Big step up from the IGL, but the way they disguise this position, okay. Yeah.
I, as a G2 fan, would rather play Gento Mates than Nongshim. Like, for sure. Oh, like Dambi can be weird.
Now Mini got an Odin in hand. People trying to challenge forward. Dambi just going to go sliding at him with that judge.
Like, look at Dazzler just slid on him with a
headshot.
shotgun and hit him with 200.
Slow the roll here of Nongshim. Grab the orb though, X-Ross now with the Nightfall online. Martin has some backup. Mini there at Heaven has that Odin in play, and Martin a clean tap.
Martin can be weird, yeah, but I think
Plays well set up. There's the ping reveal. Martin
Nongshim has
finds
more
himself a third. Could very well be on for an ace, but Francis will be able to deny it away. Oh! Francis with a third of his own. And now it is just Glyph to once again try to bail them out.
Martin got horny.
Francis taking point. Double facing towards the connector. Glyph just stays tucked away, playing it quietly. Bloom of the orb, the scale forward. Watching for it, but no. Glyph winning out that fight. Francis now dead. Ivy to try to be the difference maker to get Nongshim back into the lead. Or can Glyph deliver another massive clutch? He's just going to be disrespecting this fight. Just strafes across it, but Ivy now aware of this. Knows that he's got some damage on him. It can all come down to one headshot, but Ivy finds the win again. Nongshim Now up to 11, 2 rounds away.
He's waving. He already
from
knows
closing this out. The Gentlemates
be
still
honest.
yet with an immense amount of fight in them.
You just have to
One
blame
around here
Martin
for
there.
Francis stops Martin.
I know you got
from
3, but like,
single-handedly claiming the lead for Gentlemates. And then it's who else?
Nah.
Ivy in the end plays this so well, so patient, using his util to buy some time. And now they're just going to rush into B, it looks like.
This alt economy, though, could stir things up. Dimensional drift from Francis.
Big
Needs a charge, and immediately you've got 2 players leaning in from mid towards this B site. The push forward into the scout. Should have seen Martin there. It'll just be the quick exit. Martin trying to find a punish, but it's going to be RB covering. Snaps him back from the ultimate. Clip now gone.
The judge.
Molly in hand, the Prowler to check. Doesn't get the catch there onto Beepo. As Ivy just tries to hold forward. Solo with the shorty in hand. Swings in, shuts down one. Technically resible there for Mini. If they can find the space, but there you go. Starzo brings him back from the grave. The swing out, the judge massacres them all! Dumby just runs over them as Nongshim get up to match point.
You gotta go gift him.
And look at the economy for Gentlemates.
You gotta go gift.
It's in tatters.
It's going to be Stingers, Specters. You've got one Vandal for Martin. Love the way Domby does this. Just keeps taking space, keeps scaling, finds a kill up in heaven, drops back down to get 2 more. And they just make a meal.
Wait,
Gentlemates at the door.
Ryan, it's not over yet.
Slam the door maybe on this match.
Wait, Ryan.
He's got a judge, and he still has an overdrive behind this. The drone over the top. Ivy going to be spotted. Quickly has to backpedal, but will get caught. Critical mistake here from Nongshim's Viper. The flood retake is looking very possible. Do they just fight their way out? No, they will just go for a backside plant. Fast lane set up. X-Ross taking that contact. Cross towards yard. This relay bolt gets dodged. A curveball in. Domby blinded up. Francis, however, able to find one. And Domby! He just slides right in! Another 3 kills! Cliff will sit him down, but I don't think he can make this one happen. He cannot! He is overwhelmed! Dead! 13 to 10 again! Nongshim pull off the 2-0 over Mates!
And everybody's been talking about this.
Bro, they're so bad. I'm actually shocked. Why am I shocked? I was the one saying they were going to be mid. Oh my god, bruh. Who should we raid? There's no one to raid that's live right now.